Hello you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Heaven. I'm a motherhood and homemaking vlogger, and today I have a huge grocery haul to share with you guys for my family of 3 with one on the way. I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I got for groceries for the next coming month, so food to get us through an entire month, but also I'm going to be sharing with you guys food for after the baby comes, so that once she comes we do not have to worry about going back to the grocery store. And I'm gonna be meal prepping 1 month of dinners and breakfast meals. So I have a ton of like food that I needed to get like all in one. I figured why not just go ahead and get it all at once and then separate it. So it's gonna be a pretty large haul. And then at the end of this video, I'll go ahead and share with you guys the method to my madness, how I did my meal planning, my meal prep, the plans that I have and everything like that. But let's go ahead and get into this video, and if at any point you are finding it to be helpful or motivational, or you see something that you like, I hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up, because it really does help the channel to grow and help me to reach other families and motivate more people, which is truly my goal. And if you're new here and this is your first time on my channel, I hope that you would also subscribe to join the family. Clean with me's every Sunday, and then on Wednesday or Thursday you will find a grocery haul like this one, or like a home organization video, a day in the life, a homeschool video, nesting is coming up as well, all of the things. But either way, I would absolutely love to have you here. So let's go ahead and get into this grocery haul. So over here I have some cream of mushroom condensed soup, grape tomatoes that I'm gonna cut in half, along with some green beans, and I got the frozen ones because I'm not gonna cook them right away and I don't want them to go bad, as well as some chicken thighs. So basically it's gonna be a baked chicken pan. So you bake the chicken, you add the mushroom sauce, and then you add your green beans, your half grape tomatoes, and then you add some potatoes. So that is one meal. Here I have just a taco pan where you just make the taco meat with the green peppers. Again, I'm not making it right away, so I wanted to get frozen green peppers. And then you cook it, season it, and then I have some cheese for when we are actually ready to eat it. So this is one of those meals. It's going to be a postpartum meal. My husband likes tacos, so I'm going to put it in the freezer. When we take it out the freezer, we'll serve it, you know, on some shells with some cheese. Still have to go to Target to get beef for the teriyaki pan. So for this one, I just plan to make some teriyaki meat with some rice and veggies, and then some teriyaki sauce, and that'll be another meal. But I have to go to Target. Over here we have spaghetti. So I have some spaghetti noodles, and sorry about the mess in the back. We were homeschooling today and we had a pretty busy day, but I got some spaghetti noodles, some Italian turkey sausage, some green peppers to go with that, as well as some diced tomatoes. And then I also have 2 roasted garlic and herb Prego sauces to go with that spaghetti. Over here we have some chicken fajita seasoning, pepper blend here, as well as some thin boneless chicken breast, as well as this chipotle ranch sauce. Back here I am going to be doing some baked ziti or baked penne pasta. I'm going to go with the sweet Italian ground sausage. This is an Italian style ground turkey sausage, but it's not like really sweet. This one is a bit more like sweet, so I did that for the ziti. And then of course we got some ricotta cheese here, 2 cans of Prego Italian sausage and garlic sauce, some Parmesan cheese, some spinach, and some Italian style cheese. So all of that is going to be for a pan of baked ziti. I also have over here some chicken Alfredo. So we have frozen broccoli, fettuccine pasta, thin sliced chicken breast that I can chop up, and I got 1 can of the Ragu roasted garlic Parmesan sauce. I normally make my own depending on when we have this. If it's going to be for postpartum, I'm probably just going to use the can. Shrimp fettuccine, so Parmesan cheese, 2 bags of the raw shrimp. This is the one that's already peeled and deveined, but the tails are still on, so I have to take the tails off. But I got 2 bags of the shrimp, and then a box of linguine pasta, just a great value brand. And then I like to season it with this garlic butter shrimp scampi sauce. That makes it taste amazing. Normally for the sauce, I just go with olive oil and butter in this here little seasoning packet, but I also grabbed another can of Ragu just in case. Now I'm gonna show you guys some of the breakfast options that I also went with this time around. So over here we got some tortilla shells, some triple cheddar cheese, some Canadian bacon, and some eggs and salsa. So this is for breakfast burritos. All you do is scramble a bunch of eggs at once, and then you open up your tortillas, and then on each tortilla you just add the Canadian bacon, the cheese, and the egg, and you wrap it up in foil so you can freeze it, and then later you will serve it with the salsa. Here we have some egg frittatas. You scramble in a bowl a bunch of egg, and then you will add in some shredded cheese, some chopped spinach, and then you will pour that mixture into like muffin tins. Each will go into their own little, muffin space. And then when they come out, you also can just go ahead and freeze them all inside of a little baggie and take them out to warm them when you're ready to eat them. Now, I also have some sausage patties here. This is just the original sausage patties, because with these eggs that I have over here for the breakfast, I'm also going to make like 6 egg muffins. I only bought like 1 pack. So my plan is to make 6 of these sausages, as well as like just 6 individual eggs. I have like a pan that'll make them the perfect size, and then put those on the muffins and wrap those up as another breakfast option as well. Then I also have these tender steak sirloin. Pretty small, petite size, but that's because I'm going to just chop them up even smaller, and then I'm going to cook them with some chopped potatoes and season it really well. Add a little bit of cheese, and then that's going to be another breakfast bake option. Now for a lunch option, I grabbed some Hawaiian dinner rolls. I'll show you guys the Hawaiian dinner rolls over there on the table. But the plan with the dinner rolls is to slice each dinner roll in half. I have some smoked ham, and I have some turkey breast, and I will either put the turkey breast, ham, or both, and some cheese on each of the sandwich, wrap them up, and then that'll be like a lunch slider. And then after you thaw it and warm it or whatever, you would just add whatever type of sauce or condiment. For some more breakfast option back here, I have some Rhodes cinnamon rolls. This is a really good brand. They are like the yeast cinnamon rolls, and you have to like take time to let them rise and everything. But I'm gonna cook the whole pan or the whole bag, and then after I cook them, I'm going to freeze them so that we can go ahead and like have them like as an option later to have some cinnamon rolls. Then here I grabbed some whipped topping, because I also am planning to bulk make a bunch of pancakes. So I got some Krusty's pancake mix here, and then over here I have some Krusty's Belgian waffle mix as well. So I'm going to make a bunch of those ahead of time and freeze those inside of a sandwich baggie, and then when we want them, we just take it out and warm it up. We can add some fruit and some whipped topping with some dusting powder. Just got some instant oatmeal for like just an easy breakfast option as well. Over here I have a few snacks. These little pretzel flats, I've never tried this. I always get the name brand one, which is like double the price, but I decided to go ahead and try this one and see if it tastes as good. I plan to pack this in my hospital bag for when I go into labor or something to snack on while I'm at the hospital, as well as these Made Good soft baked oat bars. This is the blueberry flavor. It has like a little bit of icing on top of it, but it has like vegetable extracts and things like that inside of it. So I plan to take some of these to the hospital as well. Honey roasted cashew, individual packs of chocolate covered almonds, some gum for the hospital bag, and then I also grabbed myself 2 boxes of energy powders. This is like the energy hydration packs, and I just like to put these in my water. I'm gonna take these over here to the table and show you guys like the bread and stuff that I have. Still have like more stuff over here to show you guys, and then I still have some stuff up here, so we're getting through it all. I do have 2 Philadelphia cream cheeses, the strawberry and then the original one, because I grabbed some blueberry muffin, 2 bags of cinnamon raisin muffins. So these 2 are gonna go in the freezer, and this will be a breakfast option after we have the baby. And then these ones are just like for now, the next few weeks before we have the baby to enjoy. So that's not gonna be in the freezer. These are those English muffins that I was telling you guys about that I am gonna just add in here an egg and a sausage and some cheese, wrap that up and freeze it. And then this is the dinner rolls that I was telling you guys about, that I'm gonna just slice in half, and then I'm going to put some ham, some turkey, and some cheese in there, wrap those up and freeze them for an easy lunch option as well. Here I'm gonna do a French toast bake. This milk is still gonna be good. I plan to do this the weekend of the 28th, as this expires July the 3rd. Just gonna mix up some eggs as well as some milk, some vanilla, and some cinnamon. Put the brown sugar and cinnamon swirl bread into a pan, and then pour the mixture over it and let that bake for a French toast post-bake option. And then here are the rest of the tortillas. So I think the one that I showed you guys was like the fajita ones, but these are the ones that I'm actually going to use for the breakfast burritos. And then I got some chalupa tortillas, some mini taco shells. My husband likes the spicy one, so these are all going to be for when we have taco. And then I also got these large ones here. These little dinner rolls are also really delicious. So my plan is for all of those pastas that I'm making, I am just going to make a bunch of these, and then once they're done, I'm going to freeze them, as well as some garlic bread here. And I also grabbed some Texas toast. These ones are already pre-made, so my husband only has to toss these in the oven. But these ones I have to make and then freeze them. So this will be good for like on the side of any dinner options we have. And then the garlic bread and the Texas toast will be good for any Italian dishes we have. I have a cabbage here. I am doing corned beef and cabbage next Sunday. And then I have some green peppers because we're going to have like a Taco Tuesday next Tuesday as well. Me and Noah have been really loving this cereal. It's like a Fruit Loop with marshmallows, like a Lucky Charm marshmallows, and that has been really, really good. So I grabbed another box of that for us. So I got Noah some High C Fruit Punch. He's a huge fan of them, easy for him to grab. And he also likes these Yahoo chocolate drink mixes. So I got him some of those too. I got 2 Smart Waters here. And these ones we can either store on the side of my bed for postpartum or in the hospital bag. I also have the Fiji ones back here. Maybe we'll put 2 of these ones in the hospital bag, one for my husband and I. We will only be there 24 hours after we have the baby. They'll have water there, but I'm just going to pack some bottled waters as well. And then the rest of them can be like bedside postpartum. And then these ones I'm gonna be drinking like in the meantime before the baby because I like these ones. These are the Splash Refreshers. It does have electrolytes, but it's basically flavored water. So I got wild berry as well as mandarin orange. I like Minute Maid juice, so I got a big pack of those to put in the fridge for dinner, and Noah some Capri Sun. So that's everything that's over here. Oh, and then here randomly on the floor, I also put my Arizona sweet tea. Yes, I have 3 huge family packs. It makes like 12 to 14 pieces of chicken for the next month. I got yellow potatoes here. I got russet potatoes there for any time now, but then also I'm going to be using these for a breakfast bake and the chicken thighs. I have some more diced tomatoes, the kind with the basil, garlic, and oregano. And I have the tomato, basil, and garlic great value pasta sauce because I think this is the one that my husband liked. And this is so that we can have spaghetti either this week or next week. So I have more Italian sausage for that spaghetti. And then I'm gonna restock my linguine in the pantry. I'm pretty sure on my meal plan I had shrimp linguine for some time next week or the week after, somewhere within the next 3 weeks. So I got more linguine and more shrimp there. And then I also grabbed some of this imitation crab to go with that because those taste really well together. I got us some more little smoky breakfast sausage to have for the next 2 weeks or so. And then I also have a huge Groceries corned beef to put in the slow cooker next Sunday with some cabbage. Over the next few weeks, I'm also planning to do catfish on my meal plan. So just catfish fillets in the air fryer with some seasoned fish fry. I got the grass-fed market side ground beef for tacos coming up in the next couple of weeks. More strawberries because I love strawberries. I will just snack on them. And then these frozen berries are for the pancakes and waffles that I plan to meal prep because that's going to be for like later on so that we can have some berries to have with our fruit and waffles. I also have some Almond Breeze almond milk. I'm going to put this in the freezer. This doesn't expire until September 11th. This is going in the deep freezer and I'm going to use it to make my protein fruit smoothies after I have the baby. So I'm going to be doing a lot of protein shakes and things like that. Of course, with all the stuff I'm making, I'm going to need more unsalted butter and some margarine. And I have eggs just for the next few weeks that's not going to be used for meal prep. Here's some rice pilaf. This was on one of my meal options for the next 2 or 3 weeks or so. I just can't remember which one. Vegetable oil, some more syrup. This is the Log Cabin maple syrup. I really love that one. Some more coffee creamer. Of course, the dairy-free Silk Almond Sweet Creamy is the best. Orange juice for breakfast. I always add a few more like canned vegetables to the pantry as well. So I got green beans and corn. So I know I kind of feel like that was like a lot to kind of like digest, but I told you guys that there is a method to my madness. So basically I have a meal planner here. This is the one that I use every month to plan out my meals so that I know what I want to get for, you know, groceries. So if I ever don't know what I want to cook or what to take out for, you know, the following day, if I forget, I know what I have in the freezer because I used this to order the groceries. But also I don't have to think like, what should I cook? And not be able to come up with ideas because I sat down and did it all for 4 weeks straight. Aside from that, I also sat down and created this other meal plan to do a whole bunch of freezer dump meals for after we have the baby. I am anticipating that the baby is probably going to be here within the next 3 to 4 weeks. Next weekend sometime, which is about a week and a half away, I'm planning on getting started on making those freezer dump meals and then storing them in the freezer so that after the baby comes, we don't have to continue to eat out all the time. My husband does cook, but a lot of the things that he cooks are heavy, like steak or lamb chops, maybe some chicken breast sometimes, or some burgers. I'm not a huge red meat eater. Occasionally I will eat some red meat, but for me personally, they are way too heavy. I wanted to pull out some things that we both like and some things that he wouldn't have to try and learn how to make, things where he wouldn't have to go out to the grocery store. I wouldn't have to go out to the grocery store. I don't have to order any groceries, and we don't have to worry about takeout. My husband, yes, he likes to cook, but that's because he doesn't have the responsibility of cooking it every single day. I feel like if he had to cook every single day, many of those days would also be him going out to purchase meals. It's really expensive, and then for two, it's not always the healthiest option to go out and continue buying food, especially not for an entire month. So to make it easier on the both of us, because I'm sure he'll be tired as well because he works, and then he also has our 5-year-old, plus we'll have a newborn, plus he'll be having to help me take care of me. So he'll be having to keep a lot of things together, help me keep up with the house. And I'm sure mentally he will be exhausted as well, and physically too. So this is just going to be helpful for the both of us to have healthy meals easily accessible. So I had these 2 meal plans. So I guess I'll briefly go over them and explain to you. So I made sure that each meal would be able to last for at least 2 days. Some of them might even last for 3. Like when we make spaghetti, that typically lasts us for 3 days. The same thing goes for all of our pasta dishes. The Alfredo pan, the spaghetti, the baked ziti, and the shrimp linguine should all last anywhere from 2 to 3 days. So if I make all 4 of those meals, they're each for 2 days, I would imagine each week we would just do 2 meals. So the first week we may have an Alfredo pan for 2 days, and then we'll take out the spaghetti for another 2 to 3 days. And then on the weekend, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday-ish, then my husband will either prepare a meal or we will have a Costco meal or takeout. So that only once per week my husband has to worry about preparing dinner or buying dinner. And then the following week after that, we might do shrimp linguine and baked ziti. And then the same thing, it'll last for 2 to 3 days for a total of 4 to 5 days. And then on the weekend, we can have eating out, a Costco meal, or my husband can cook a dinner. For the last 2 weeks, I have tacos where I'm making sure to make 2 packages of taco meat so that it's going to last for 2 days opposed to 1. And then the baked chicken thighs with the mushroom sauce, the veggies, and the potatoes, that's also going to last another 2 to 3 days. So that's going to be for the 3rd week. And then the last 2 meals on here that I'm going to be preparing for dinner will be a beef teriyaki and rice. And then last are the chicken fajitas. All of those 8 meals being 2 of them per week to last 4 to 5 days, leaving only the weekend for us to have takeout, or my husband can choose to cook if he would like to, because that's pretty much how we do things now. So that is what I have. But also from Costco, I have a few things for my husband to pick up, and that is some salmon from Costco, a bag of frozen vegetables, some muffins. They have the really good muffins that you can freeze for breakfast options. And then I also asked him to pick up a pack of lasagna, and it comes with 2 in a pack. That's 2 extra options, so that if he wants to prepare lasagna for the weekend, it's still already made and frozen from Costco, and he only has to put that in the oven. So we would really have 10 frozen meals ready. He's really good at making grilled salmon. The Costco wings are wings that's already prepared. You just put them inside of the air fryer in case he wants wings on the side of like the spaghetti dish, nuggets for Noah, smoothie bags. I just have like individual bags of fruit, easy for my husband to be able to help me prepare my protein shakes like the first few days that I get home from the hospital. For breakfast, I showed you guys we were going to be doing breakfast burritos, some pancakes and waffles that we'll have with fruit and Cool Whip on the side, the egg frittata, and then the English muffin, French toast bake, the cinnamon rolls, potatoes, and steak bites, the muffins from Costco's, and the bagels. The only thing that I put on here for the lunch option were those lighter daily sandwiches, because for lunch, I pretty much don't always eat all 3 meals in a day. I will have like breakfast and then dinner, and then for lunch I'll probably have my protein shake, which is really high in calories. They have about 1,000 and something calories, and then like 50 grams of protein, and that's because that's what I need to keep up with my current weight, and I can drink those once per day and still maintain my current weight. After I have the baby, I know I'm going to lose a lot of weight, so I could really use the extra calories as well as the protein, which is going to help me to build up a little bit more muscle when I start back working out. And then my husband will get some nuggets for Noah, but he also just likes to eat like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that we can prepare and things like that for lunch. So that's that as far as like freezer dump and postpartum. I can't wait to make that video. I'm gonna be sure to share with you guys the whole process of me doing that. Now I'll share with you guys, I saved this for the end because I feel like I'm really chatty now. So basically on my meal plan list, I will put on here what we're going to be having every single day. And then as I fill in the day, I come over here and write anything that we need for that meal. Today I wrote on here that we're going to have leftovers because yesterday I made a huge pot of red beans and rice with some sweet potatoes, some chicken and cornbread for my husband's Father's Day meal, and we still have some of that left over, so we'll have that today. And then tomorrow I put that we are going to have steak and baked potatoes. My husband has already taken the steak out, so tomorrow he's going to be preparing steak. And then for Wednesday we're going to do shrimp fettuccine. Thursday we will still have that left over. Friday we will have some grilled salmon with some rice pilaf. We do have salmon down in the deep freezer, and I think my husband's going to get some more from Costco. He's out right now. And then Saturday I put takeout. Sunday we will have baked chicken, which is one of the 3 packages of chicken wings I bought. We'll have the baked chicken with some potatoes. I'll probably mash them up to be mashed potatoes, and then I'll make some homemade bread because Noah likes when we bake bread together. Same thing for the following week. Mondays we always have leftovers because Sunday I always prepare a big meal. So for Sunday I put baked chicken and potatoes. We'll still have that left over. And then for Tuesday we'll have the catfish fillets with some mac and cheese. Wednesday we are going to be doing spaghetti with some chicken, so that's the second package of chicken. It'll be leftovers on Thursday. Friday we will have a taco Tuesday. Saturday is takeout. Sunday is corned beef and cabbage. That is the second week. Monday that we will be doing chicken pitas. So we have grilled chicken breast or raw chicken breast downstairs in the deep freezer. Tuesday I put baked chicken and rice. Wednesday we will have some left over, and then on that Thursday my husband's gonna be doing like a July 4th barbecue, and he's probably gonna make a lot of meat that's probably going to be left over for Friday and Saturday. I'm almost 1,000% sure of that. And then on Sunday we are more than likely going to do takeout because as I'm looking at the dates, we get closer and closer to when I believe that baby girl is going to be coming. I'm pretty sure she's going to be coming mid-July-ish. I made a very light one as well. Fried chicken, mac and cheese, and green beans for Monday. Tuesday is leftover. Wednesday is the 10th. That's my husband and I anniversary, so we'll probably do something like special. Thursday we'll do tacos, and Friday we will do takeout. Did not put anything else on our meal plan after that week. For one, that's already 4 weeks, at which point I would assume that I'm gonna be really tired, taking it easy, and on baby watch, just waiting for the baby to come, in which then we will begin having those freezer dump meals. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get everything organized and put away. I have 2 bags. One is insulated, and then the other one is like a canvas style bag, and they both have like zippers or Velcro. So I'm gonna put all of the meat that I'm gonna be using specifically for meal prep meals inside of the freezer safe bag so that I can put it in the deep freezer. And my husband and I both know that that is only for freezer dump meals. And then all of the pantry items, I'm going to do the same thing, but they're going to go inside of the canvas style pantry bag. And I'm going to slide that into the bottom of our pantry so we know that that's all just for freezer dump meals and meal prep. I'll also, inside the freezer bag, put like any frozen vegetables, bagels and breads and things like that inside of it. It just makes it easier to organize the deep freezer and grab that stuff when I am ready. And I'll just have to do the same thing for like anything that goes inside of the fridge. I'm gonna try and get that done. All right, you guys, well, that be some of today's grocery haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And that was a lot of stuff, so let me know what you guys think. And I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on ordering food like from Walmart and going to pick it up. So like basically letting someone else shop for you and then either you pick it up or they deliver it to your house. Let me know your thoughts on that. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you would give it a thumbs up for the sake of channel growth. And again, if you are new here and you have not done so already, I hope that you would also subscribe to this family for more content just like this. Thank you guys for watching. That'll be all until next time. Bye.